Tut, tut, tut. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What a mental game of football. What a mental game of football. It's the first time I've done one of these immediate reactions in a bit of a while, I can't lie. And of course it ends in the most annoying way possible. So we drew 3-3. We drew 3-3. And it didn't fucking feel like a 3-3 at all. It didn't fucking feel like it at all. My head is absolutely gone after that. There is no way in a billion fucking years that Middlesbrough deserved a point for that. There is no way in a billion years they deserved a point for that. At all. At all. At all. The ref absolutely bum-licked them from start to finish, first of all. Second of all, the amount of away fans that booed Ryan Hardy getting stretchered off, injured, are an absolute disgrace in that away end. Shit club, shit fans. I hope they all break down on the M1 on the way home. That's how embarrassing those 1,700 travelling fans honestly were. Who wishes an injury on a player? Disgusting group of fans. Honestly, absolutely fucking disgusting. And thirdly, we should have had 2 penalties today that were deliberately never given by the sodding ref. And as a result, we've been fucking robbed. And because we've been fucking robbed, we are bottom of the league at Christmas. I am absolutely seething after that. It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke. There is no way in a million years Middlesbrough deserved something from that game. No way. No way. All because we have the worst defence in the league. They still somehow get a point at Home Park when they deserved absolute fuck all. Absolute fuck all. Joke. Absolute joke. And like Polska's just said there, Hull won today. Portsmouth won today. Thank God Oxford and Cardiff both lost. I can't even remember who's in the relegation battle with us at this rate, because my head's just gone after that. Fucking cunts. Honestly, fucking cunts. That didn't, from Teesside, that didn't deserve a point at all today. That didn't deserve anything at all today. Just, it's the worst that we took the lead 3 times during that. 3 times during that. And we still didn't come out as winners. We battered Borough from start to finish today. From minute 10 to the end. And they still somehow got a draw. They won't go up. They will not go up at all. And if they get the playoffs, they'll be knocked out in the semi-finals anyway. So, yeah. My head is absolutely gone after that, because there's no way we deserve to lose that. Lose that. It felt like a fucking loss. A draw. There's no way we deserve to draw that. That should have been our 5th win of the season, period. My head is absolutely gone after that. That's the first time this season we've been blatantly robbed. I don't care if we've conceded 3 goals today. We should have had 5. 2 clear penalties stupidly ruled out by the sodding ref. And the only reason Borough got a point was because of our shit defence. Was because of our defence. Grimshaw had the worst game of his life in a green shirt this season. And I love Grimshaw. He's been fantastic this season. He's been absolutely fantastic this season. And then today, he concedes 3 goals like that. Easily his worst performance in green today, that was. Easily. JB was exceptional. And again, well, most of them were. Most of them were, and we still didn't win. And as a result, we're bottom at Christmas. We're fucking bottom at Christmas, thanks to the ref and his dirty shenanigans. So, there's that as well. So, yeah. The dirty shenanigans. The dirty draw that Middlesbrough didn't deserve one bit. The way their fans treated Ryan Hardy getting off is disgusting. Ryan Hardy got stretchered off today, injured, and the Middlesbrough fans booed him when he came off. Fucking joke. Dirty northern cunts, the lot of them. The fucking lot of them. I will stand for my number 9 any day of the week after witnessing that at Home Park. I will stick up for our number 9 any day of the week after that. Honestly, there is no way in a million years they deserved from something from that game. They aren't this and all that at all. They aren't fucking this and all that at all. Well, well done, Argyle. You got a good result today, and you lost. You drew to an extremely good team. They're not fucking extremely good at all. They're not all this or that. They're not all this or that at all. So, there you go. There you go. They're not all this or that at all, Middlesbrough. I can promise you now, we will beat them in April when we go to the Riverside, where we always win. Where we always fucking win. It's the one away game of the season I genuinely look forward to because I know our record there. From 2010 all the way to now. I'm fuming. And this Jenny guy says, calm down. Calm down? How can I calm down when we've been robbed? How can I calm down when we've been robbed? It's called passion, mate. Passion. Something the players completely showed today that the ref didn't. So he doesn't know what he's fucking doing. It's the Mike Phelan effect. It's the Mike Phelan effect. Like Rosevere told me earlier, that came into Argyle today and from Sheffield United last week. So there is that as well. We haven't been robbed all season, Daniel, until today. Until today. I have a clear enough reason on why we were robbed today. We had 2 penalties that should have been given. Watch our fucking game back. Watch our fucking game back, and you'll see why us Argyle fans are so frustrated today. So, there you go. There you go. I'm actually seething. I'm actually seething because we deserved so much more from that game today. So much more. And if any Middlesbrough fan comes here and says they deserved something, it was a fair game and they could have won it at the end, get pegged by your own bum. I'm actually that pissed off, honestly. That just shows that we should have won today. I wouldn't rule us out winning at Coventry on Boxing Day, and I'm going to tell you all that now. I am not going to rule that out at all. They've just been battered by Callum Lang alone today. Coventry away on Boxing Day. Oxford away on the 29th. Oxford is where the season starts. Oxford is where the season starts. We are not out of this relegation picture just yet. We are not out of... We're done for already. So, there you go. We're level on points with Cardiff. We're level on points with Oxford. If we beat Coventry on Boxing Day and everyone else drops points, Hull, Oxford, Cardiff, Portsmouth, we go back up to 20th. We go back up to 20th. So, there's a lot of positives, but there's also a lot of frustrations after that because there's no way we deserved to lose that game. Well, draw that game, I mean. Again, like I tell you, it feels like a fucking loss. It feels like a fucking loss. let me see what the comments are saying. Before the game, I would have taken a 3-3. Disappointed after leading 3 times, but hey, we're 100% better than the Norwich-Bristol fuss. I agree with that, but I wouldn't have taken a 3-3, not at home, unless Borough were 3-0 up for today and we came back like a Preston and like a Watford. I am not taking a draw today. We bottled the lead 3 times. We bottled the lead 3 times today. So, like I said, we were robbed and bottled it at the same time, if you want to put it that way. So, yeah, I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. So, there we go. What I don't understand is how Bundu scores the 3rd goal for us, and it looked like we're on course to win it, and then we concede straight after. Our defence is by far the worst in the league. Well, I wouldn't say by far, but it is the worst in the league. I'm not going to deny that at all. Our goal difference is by far the worst in the league. That is a fact, obviously. But there's no way we deserved to draw that game. So, yeah, and to the people that blame this today on Rooney, you can fuck off now. You can genuinely fuck off now. What this club needs is more quality in the team. The board have to back Rooney and Phelan this entire January transfer window, so we get the players exactly who we want, and then that quality improves massively, and then we don't just stay up, but we finish potentially in the lower half towards mid-table as well, which is what us Argyle fans want. So there you are. I'm fuming. So there we go. That really sums up my thoughts, really. I'm absolutely fucking devastated after that. The ref does his hair. Middlesbrough got so fucking lucky. Their away fans can fuck off for the way they booed Ryan Hardy. An absolute disgrace, the lot of them. At the same time, I'm pissed with our own fans booing Finn Azaz when we would have never been where we are now if it wasn't for Azaz. I love that man with all my heart. I don't understand why some of our fans decided to boo him today. That's disgraceful in itself. And it just shows that every football club has a shite mentality, shite amount of people in each fan base. Like, I don't understand at all on some people's brains. Some people's fans' brains need surgery. I'll tell you that now. It's shit, isn't it? Honestly, absolutely shit. Because I definitely want Rooney still after that. Definitely, because he is nowhere near the problem. Nowhere near the problem. More people are being attracted to our football club because he's our manager. Just for the name alone. Honestly. So there we are. I commend the Borough fans for saying that they were really unlucky. No, not really unlucky. Really lucky, I mean, because they were. They absolutely were. And when is the video out? Probably tomorrow if I have time. Depends. I'm going up to see my family for Christmas, so it should be tomorrow, Monday, but I can't promise you anything. The only thing I can promise, it'll be before Coventry. I won't be at Coventry this Boxing Day, guys. I'm going to tell you that now. See, I'm going to pin this message because it shows how much of a muppet this comment is. Lads, you're sat bottom of the championship and it's on Rooney. No, it fucking isn't. It's people like Daniel that do my absolute head in that have no fucking clue on how this club operates. So, there you go on that. Absolute bullshit in every 1,000,000,000% nutshell. In every single way. In every single way. People do my fucking head in, honestly. People do my fucking head in. How can that be down on Rooney when the players bottled it? Hardy went off injured, Galloway went off injured. Middlesbrough played dirty. And the ref was shit. Simples. We've looked so much better ever since that Sheffield United away defeat last week. It's the Mike Phelan effect. Don't be surprised if we get something at Coventry. Don't be surprised if we win at the Kassam on the 29th. The board have to back Rooney by all means this January. Oxford is where the season starts. Oxford away on the 29th is where our season starts. Then we've got 3 crucial home games in January. Bristol City, Oxford, QPR. All must wins. And it'll be crucial to our season. It'll be absolutely crucial to our season. Thoughts on Cundle being linked? I take him back. I take Luke Cundle back any day of the week. So, there we are. I'd definitely take him back. He was brilliant for us last season under Shuey. And if he comes back this January, I think it will improve our midfield massively because we're looking for a new midfielder as well. And all the people that are saying that stop being mad, can you bloody blame me? Can you bloody blame me? No. We got absolutely undeniably robbed today by the shit referee and Middlesbrough's dirty antics that they can take all the way back up to Teesside after that. I apologise to any Middlesbrough fan who has to deal with me ranting about this. But the truth is, we should have won. And that's how frustrated I feel. And I'm going to back my football club any day of the week. Any day of the week. Especially after a performance like that. And especially after if the entire 1,700 away end decides to boo a player getting stretchered off injured. It's disgusting in every single nutshell. Absolutely disgusting. And I will back Ryan Hardy from the bottom of my heart and wish him well and hope he has the speediest of recoveries. Brendan Galloway, he went off as well. Do I think he'll be back for Coventry? I don't know. We'll see. It's a shame because he's just come back and he's been brilliant. He's so injury prone, Galloway. But I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. So there we are. We should have won. We should have bloody won. That today reminds me of the whole game because that was a 1-1 as well. And that was another game we should have won at home and we didn't. So there we are, honestly. Honestly, there we are. I'm fuming, guys. I'm absolutely fuming. I will calm down by the time I sleep, but can you honestly blame me for being this pissed off? No. I'm going to rant because I'm a passionate bastard, which some of you people in the comment section could be, but no, you just sit behind a keyboard and just try and rattle from the bottom of your keyboard, Warriors. So there we are. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Oh, Daniel must be a Charlton fan if he won 5-0 today. So there we go. There we go. We got Coventry on the 26th. I know Polska will want us to lose that, which is understandable. Let me read this important comment. In defence of us booing, he was off the pitch, then walked on the pitch, went on the ground and wasted a lot of game time. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But it just, the way Middlesbrough sounded like, it felt like they were booing him for being stretchered off. And that's why I went mental, to put it bluntly. I still need to do my full-time thoughts, like properly record them and it'll go in the video and all that. But I'm seething. I'm seething because we have been absolutely robbed of 3 points today. Should have been our 5th win of the season today. And I haven't moaned all season about... Well, I have moaned all season about refs, obviously. That's an unsurprise. But I haven't moaned all season about referees giving out a result to Argyle this season that it shouldn't have been. Every result we've had this season has been fair until today. Until today. That should have been a win, and we would be on 20 points right now, and I'd feel comfortable going into Coventry away on Boxing Day. So, There we are. That really should have been a fucking win today. And I felt so good at half-time. And we still messed it up. We still fucking messed it up. I'm so pissed off. So pissed off. Obafemi was off as well. Obafemi went off as well today. Injuries are galoring at our club at the moment. This is why I'm saying the season starts at Oxford. Because Sissoko is meant to come back for Oxford away. Or at least come off from the bench. And I'll absolutely take that. We get Sissoko back. And we get Joe back. And we get Whittaker back. It's our full squad back then. And hopefully it can turn the whole season around. There's no way I see us going down at the moment. I don't care if we're bottom of the league and have the worst goal difference and we're going into Christmas bottom of the league. I don't see us going down at the moment, to be brutally honest. Unless January, February, more so February and March become a disaster. More so March, because March was a disaster last season, wasn't it? The board need to back Rooney. And the board need to back Rooney and Mike Phelan this January. That's what will decide whether we go down or not, is our January transfer window. That is the one thing we need to absolutely nail this window. Absolutely nail. So, I guess we'll see what happens. Don't rule us out with drawing at the Ricoh Arena. Don't even rule us out winning at the Ricoh Arena on Boxing Day. Coventry got battered by Callum Lang for Pompey alone. So there we are. Lampard versus Rooney. That is going to be very interesting, squeaky bum time indeed. Seeing two former England players who played with each other go against each other on Boxing Day. That is going to be mental. And then, of course, Oxford away on the 29th. We can beat them. They look terrible at the moment. They got hammered 4-0 by Leeds today. I know it's Leeds, but still. That's a 6-pointer at the Kassam. That is a 6-pointer. And the last 2 times we've been to Oxford, we've won 3-1. So, can we do it again? I don't know. Oxford are a lot better at home than away. So, you never know. We'll see. We'll see. And then on New Year's Day, we have Bristol City at home. And that will start the second half of the season. So, that really wraps my thoughts at the moment. I'm going to read the rest of these bloody comments at the moment before I get even more rattled because I'm that pissed off. So, what's Ad said here? The fact we should have won is the main takeaway. We're getting there and the wins will come. I'm sure of it. I agree. You interviewed me 2 seasons ago at Home Park. Was it the... I have to look back at which video that was because we had Charlton in the... We had Charlton in both the EFL Trophy and the... in the league, of course, the 2-0 in March. I have to look back at that, but... I have to look back at that, Daniel. But, no, again, I can't agree with the Rooney outs because there's no way this is on him. There is no way this is on him or Phelan at all. So, there we are. Yeah, exactly, Jaden. Exactly. I'm going to pin this message now. This is about Hardy. They still booed him when he was being taken away, though. This is exactly why you're going to see this in my video when it comes out. That is exactly why I went fucking mental at the Borough fans when Hardy got taken off. It's because of that comment alone. But, yeah. Again, I was not happy when they booed Hardy being stretchered off. I get the reasons why they booed him if Hardy was time wasting, but at that moment I just didn't think it was right. And that's why I lost my head, and that's why I'm going to back my number 9 from the get-go. So there we are. Honestly, no, I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. Hope you won because Albion... I was hoping you'd win because Albion can't get back in the playoffs. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Can't see us winning a game until April time unless Rooney gets sacked. What? Should we just end it there? can't see us winning a game until April time unless Rooney gets sacked. Where's your fucking positivity? Where's your fucking positivity, John? I'll give up. I'll fucking give up. Oh, man, honestly. Until April? Well, we must be that shit if that happens then. Mate, we are 1 point off 21st. We are nowhere near out of this yet. We're not fucking 10 points adrift of Pompey, are we? We're not fucking 9 points adrift of Hull, are we? Or more than 9 points, I mean. Oh, mate. I'm fuming. Rooney isn't a bad manager. He's very, very unlucky. Look at all the injuries he's had to deal with and he hasn't been backed. There we go. Thank you, Jaden. Agreed. I couldn't agree more. We need a nailed-on January transfer window. I want Joe Edwards to come back sooner rather than later. What's Polska said? Are you still predicting Hull to finish 23rd? Well, you got a good win today. And to be fair, Sellers is a very good appointment, but I don't know yet. I'm still not convinced by Hull. But if Hull get a really good January transfer window and replace all those players that they had from last season under Rosinia, and it thrives them up the table, then yeah, they'll stay up. But they could still go down, and I'm not going to disagree with my own opinions on that either. Hull very much could still go down. I mean, so could we, so could Cardiff, so could Oxford, so could Pompey, so could QPR, Preston, Luton. There's a few of us down there. There is still a few of us down there. Remember Argyle in 2017-18 in League One? I know it's a league below, but we were miles adrift. We were miles adrift of staying up in the halfway point of the season at Christmas in 2017-18, this is, under Derek Adams, when we had Graham Carey and Ruben Ramirez. We all thought we were goners at Christmas because we were miles behind everyone else, miles behind. And then the second half of the season, we erupted from that to that, rose up to 5th. We missed out on the playoffs, finished 7th. But it just shows anything can happen. It's the Argyle way. What a brilliant reference that is. For me, the board is to blame for where we are. I agree. You deserved a win, but sometimes football is like that. We should have won Blackburn at home, but a terrible off cycle made us lose, and you'll win Coventry most likely. You're definitely getting better than them. That is true. Depends what Lampard comes up with, and since Chelsea are my favourite Premier League team, Lampard is going to be interesting to face against on Boxing Day, because I do love that man by all my heart. But I don't care. It's Argyle. We have to beat Frankie Lamps on Boxing Day. Simple as that. So, yeah, there we go. What else he said? Deserved nothing. Great win for Exeter, though. We will be in the same league as them next season. I bloody hope not. They can do one. So, there we are. No, he wasn't, John. No, he wasn't. We needed more players in that summer transfer window, and we didn't get some of the players we wanted. What's this Argyle fan saying? Genuine question. How do you believe we were robbed? Because we had 2 penalties that should have been given, and they weren't. And we absolutely battered Borough today. If we scored those penalties and they were given by the sodding ref, then different game then. And we probably would have gone on to win it. And we would have been clear of Borough's comeback as well. I do agree that Hardy hasn't been good enough this season, though. He has had a poor season. And I'm hoping he does get better. Unless Rooney gets sacked, you will get relegated, unfortunately. But if you'd stick with him, he'll get you promoted straight away. It's not on Rooney. The people that are saying this on Rooney is absolute fucking waffle. The people that are saying this on Rooney have clearly not watched Argyle this season and also have a clear agenda against Rooney, like Second Tier Podcast does, and just have a full-on fit against one of England's greatest strikers in history. Rooney has not been backed. End of. We've brought in Mike Phelan for a reason. How can this be on Rooney and Phelan when the assistant, the bloody assistant, that's right, worked under the greatest manager of all time in Sir Alex Ferguson? He taught Rooney, he taught fucking Ronaldo, for crying out loud. And they blame this on the manager. The players were responsible today for bottling a 3-0 lead. 3-0 lead. Sorry, it felt like a 3-0 lead. We took the lead 3 times and bottled each time. Honestly, we were robbed and we got bottled at the same time. If you want to put it that way. That's how I sum up the game. What do you reckon, Jack? Wednesday, Dark Horses playoffs. They're doing well, aren't they? They are doing well. If Rolls stays, then that is massive. In a football sense, I hope he to be fair, he probably will now anyways, because Southampton's just appointed a new manager, haven't they? So, yeah. People saying Rooney was backed. Simon Hallett put 10 plus million into Brickfields and we were forced into having to sell Dan Scarr to fund a deal for Shooks. At the same time, though, we needed to make Brickfields because otherwise, if we never made Brickfields, Argyle would be so far behind other clubs out there for academies and players coming in from the ranks up to the senior team. So you could look at it 2 ways brilliantly. You can look at it 2 ways pretty much. Yeah, he got Birmingham relegated and he was awful at Birmingham. But at the same time, there's people that still uses Derby time as an excuse on why he's shit. Derby went into financial crisis, went into financial shit. And they blame that on Rooney still. If it wasn't for Derby's administration problems, Rooney would have kept Derby up. It's still doable, for fuck's sake, this season. It's still doable. I agree. Bundu and JB were brilliant today. Hopefully Hardy's all right. Hopefully Obafemi's all right. And honestly, if they're out for months, it just sums up our season. Injuries everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And that's why we need so much more extra quality into this football club from the January transfer window. And I agree that it's sad that people are jumping the gun on Rooney when the quality in our squad needs to be better. It does. Mumba foul in Devonport end, Stonewall penalty, agreed. And then the one on Bundu in my end, the Lyndhurst Barn Park end, that was also a Stonewall penalty. Yeah, like I said, we should have fucking won today. We got robbed. If those penalties got given, we would have won today. Genuinely, we would have won today. We were absolutely fucking robbed. You're brain dead if you think we weren't robbed today. You're brain dead if you think we didn't deserve to win today. Deluded. Honestly, fucking deluded. Joke. Genuinely joke. Deserve to win today in every single circumstance. And I don't care if we conceded 3 goals. We concede like no tomorrow anyways, but we fucking deserve to win today. In every single circumstance. There's no way that was a fair result in any way at all. No way that was a fair result. Any Borough fan who says they deserved a point from that can think again. And any Argyle fan who says that this was a good result today can also think again. That was our best opportunity to win since the Dockyard Derby in November. And we didn't. We still blew it. You didn't lose, just be happy with that. But Daniel, that's a shit mentality, in my honest opinion. That's a shit mentality. Yes, it could have been worse. But when you look at games like this, you'll look back at it going, why didn't we win this game? We got robbed. We got absolutely robbed. And we deserved to win it. Borough deserved fuck all from that game today. If people can happily take a point from that as stupid, win the home games, draw the away games. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone's mentalities needs to be. People that want to draw every home game is a fucking shit mentality. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that now. I'm annoyed because we deserve to win today, 1. We were robbed by the officials, 2. 3, the Borough fans were disgusting towards Hardy. And 4, I'm annoyed we drew because we blew the lead 3 times today. Not just once, 3. 3 times today. And you'd much rather win the home games than the away games. And Argyle are a football club well known for being so much better at home than away on the road. So I am not happy with just a point today. No, and I have every right and reason to be not happy about that. Because we definitely deserved more. So, yeah. It's this mentality that the players, I hope, are reacting to right now, going, for fuck's sake, why didn't we win that? We need to be better next time at Coventry. And we very much could beat Coventry on Boxing Day. We were robbed there last season by the ref. Not the ref, sorry, the lino. So what could happen this season at Coventry? I don't know. There we go. What's this West Brom fan said? I don't think you should go down. I don't think you'll go down, but the quality is so much higher in League One at the moment. I do agree with that. Look at Birmingham's team. Look at Wrexham's team at the moment. And Wickham, of course, they're flying at the moment. So, honestly. Thankfully, it's December, which I know sounds bad because it's the halfway stage of the season. But thankfully, it's only December and not April or end of March, where you're going to be even more panicky worried. There's still a second half of the season to go. This is the month where you do start worrying on whether you stay up or not, because it's the halfway stage of the season. It's where you're getting a more feeling factor on where you're going to finish this season. That's why I never get worried in August, September, October, November for Argyle seasons, because it's too early, for crying out loud. Far too early. Like, there's some people on social media that reacted to our Sheffield Wednesday defeat going, oh yeah, Argyle's going down. Been one fucking game back then. Hopefully both of us don't go down. That'd be brilliant for both of us, really. Be interesting. We got Hull in March at Hull, and that's going to be a very crucial game for our season. Apparently they were booing for the time wasting, but I heard them boo him when he got taken off on the stretcher, and that's where I lost it. That's where I thought, why are you booing someone who's on a stretcher? Completely agree with you, Jack, from Louis. I'm not happy at all with today. We should have won. End of. Thank you. Thank you. Look at comments like this. That is a proper mentality after that. Louis' comment there is a proper mentality summed up on that. So there you are. There you are. Will you still be singing about Rooney when we're in League One next August? You don't know if we're going to get relegated yet. Do you? Oh, God, I'm fuming. Borough are not all this or that at all. If they were such an exceptional football team right now, Middlesbrough would be in the Premier League, for fuck's sake. Honestly, the only time we're playing such an exceptional team is when we play fucking Brentford in the Cup next month. They're in the Premier League for a reason. I think if we don't get a point against Oxford or Coventry, we are cooked. It won't look good at all if that does happen. But, like I say, there's still a long way to go. Remember 2017-18, when every single one of us thought we were cooked in League One under Derek Adams, and we thought we were gone miles adrift, and then we turned it around. It can happen in football. What reception did Azaz get? Just curious from a Derby fan. There were some applauses. I applauded. I love the man with my whole heart. But there were some people around me in the Lyndhurst end that booed him during the whole game, which I really disagree with, I'll be brutally honest, because I love Finn from my whole heart. I understand the fans being banterous, trying to put him off and all that, just for the laughs, but the people that booed Azaz today were straight up disrespectful. I'm sorry, but he has been one of our best players in years, and that's how some of our fans treat him. They're not fans, they're fucking fake fans. The ones that I saw at the Lyndhurst end booing him today, and some of them going all the way up to the front and giving it, and swearing at him and all that. I love Azaz with my whole heart. I don't think he wanted to leave Argyle for Middlesbrough either. I mean, he looks comfortable at Middlesbrough now, obviously, but I mean, at the time when it happened last January. So, yeah, there we go. I don't understand people booing Azaz during that game. I thought it was wrong, personally. So, there we are. Some of these people are acting like Argyle is already relegated when the relegation fight is so close. Exactly. Cardiff and Oxford are both on the same fucking points as us, for fuck's sake. Portsmouth have just got a brilliant win today, but it doesn't mean they're out of it. Hull's got a brilliant win today. It doesn't mean they're out of it. I'm not even fucking ruling QPR out yet, or Preston, or Luton, even. I think there's a clear 8 on who I think could go down. The only thing with Preston is that they draw so much. But I think we're the weakest 8, personally. And I wouldn't be shocked if any one of us 8 goes down at the moment. But look, time will tell. There's still a long way to go. The only concern I have is that not a lot of teams stay up after being bottom at Christmas. Wolves managed it 2 seasons ago in the Premier League, but we'll see. Hopefully by May, I show you all a bright smile like this. Come May, and we're in the Championship for a 3rd season in a row. I'm livid from today. We were in control. First half denied. 2 clear as day pens. If those get given, Borough don't come back. Thank you. Absolute robbery. Thank you. That ref should be wearing an orange jumpsuit. Probably a red jumpsuit. It's the worst fucking colour in football to ever exist anyways. Exeter's part of red, isn't it? So that just sums it up, doesn't it? People booing Azaz need to give their head a wobble. We'd be nowhere near the Championship if it wasn't for him. Agreed. It's hard to say now, really, on Rooney. I just think after Coventry and Oxford and we don't get anything from them, we are cooked for sure. We could consider Rooney's future, but who knows? I don't know. It's so hard to say. Happy Christmas. Argyle got robbed. So there we are. We have a game in hand, by the way. I'm not saying that we'll win it, but we have a game in hand on all these teams as well, apart from Pompey. Pompey has 2 games in hand. But we have a game in hand on Oxford, Cardiff and Hull. And that game in hand for us is against Oxford at home. So we know we have to win it. So, there you are. Problem is, QPR, Hull, Preston have a lot of championship experience like this, which doesn't help. That's not the point, though. That's not the point, though, Alex. That's not the point. You have to be good enough if you want to be in this league. Simple as that. We had experience for 6 seasons when I was a kid, and we went down in 2010 thanks to losing to Newcastle at home. They have experience, yes, but it doesn't mean that League One will finally come for one of these clubs. So that's that, really. Like, Charlton's had so much experience in the Championship, but they're rotting in League One at the moment. Whittaker and Azaz are game changers. Gibson, Shooks, Mumba, Grimshaw, Hardy, Whittaker, JB, nailed on Championship players. And that's the other problem we have. That's the other problem we have, is some of our players are Championship quality. They're just not performing. Hardy had a brilliant season last season until it ended slightly at the end of last season, but it's shown he can do it in this league. Jordan Houghton had a great season in this league last season, and he doesn't get picked these days now. I mean, I get why, because JB's been brilliant this season, or brilliant lately, and Randall's been brilliant this season, but give him a chance, man. That's the only criticism I give for Rooney, is that he gives Forshaw more chances than Houghton, and I don't agree with that at all. So, I'm fucking fuming. Also, to debunk on that point on Championship experience, when you look at the quality of our team compared to last season, Hull this is, when we were in a playoff race, it just looks, yeah, exactly. Anything can happen. MK Dons nearly went up under Liam Manning, and then they went down the season after. Football is a funny game at the end. We get Sissoko back after Oxford, or during Oxford, hopefully. Next month, we'll have Joe Edwards back. Buy some new players, which we need to anyways. And then who knows what the rest of the season can bring. Like, what was it this time last season? This time last season, who were the bottom 3? Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday, and QPR. It was either that or Huddersfield, but everyone thought this time last season that QPR and Sheffield Wednesday were nailed on going down. Nailed on. Look how they ended the season. From last season, this is. Anything can happen in this league. Anything. I'd be worried if we were like 10, 11 points behind Portsmouth right now, but we're not. We're only like 2 points behind them. That's nothing. That's absolutely fucking nothing. The only thing that worries me is the goal difference. But like my friend Alex said earlier during our game, like my friend Alex said earlier during the game, it's about the points, not the difference. Goal difference can play crucial, though, as we know. From 2018-19, when we got bloody relegated to League 2 on fucking goal difference. But you never know. Football is a funny game. And that today, we should have won. We should have fucking won. We're getting better. We're getting better. Definitely we're getting better. The defence needs improving. And Grimshaw, I thought, had his worst game of his career at Argyle so far. But we're getting better. We didn't deserve to lose at Sheffield United last week. That should have been a point. And they had a penalty that should have never been a penalty. And then this today, we should have won. This today, we should have won. And the ref never gave those damn penalties that should have been penalties. And that would have been a game changer. And Borough wouldn't have come back from that. So yeah, I am fuming. I have every right to be fuming. I agree that Grimshaw's been far better than Hazard, or at least better than Hazard, but I did think that was his worst. I did think that was his worst. That was his worst performance of the season so far, personally. At least you'll have Exeter away next season, yeah. Rub it in more, why don't you? You're very funny. You're very cool. You're so hard. Everyone from 18th and below in QPR and Derby has a chance of relegation. Absolutely. Derby should have freaking won yesterday and they bottled it. How they bottled that to Luton, I'll never know. Cheer up, Jack. You could have been us today. Oh, God, they got battered, didn't they, Ipswich? Jesus. The problem is, my expectation is Ipswich, Wolves, Southampton away next season. But in reality, knowing our luck, we'll get fucking Rotherham again. And I'll just dread it. It's the worst away they've ever done as well. Honestly, I'm fuming. I'm fuming. And you are only 3 points off Stoke. That is a good point. Don't rule Stoke out yet either, despite having the best keeper in the league, Johansson. Rotherham went down with the best keeper in the league. So there we are. Do you remember the 5-1 when you visited the Valley? Yeah, I was there. That was my very first video for this channel. Well, matchday episode. Raksaki's masterclass. Morgan Whittaker's very first goal for us. And then the rest of the season was different from that point onwards. Amazing from that point onwards. I'm fuming. Words cannot describe how pissed off I am at that, honestly. If Middlesbrough go up, by the way, if Middlesbrough do go up, by the way, I will tell you this now, they will go straight back down again. They will go straight back down again if they go up this season. Because I don't think they have it in them anyways. They're really not that good, honestly. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens come end of the season. But no, that might be the angriest I've been all season, apart from the Norwich game and the Cardiff game, because they were just disastrous performances. But that today is the angriest I've been for a result-wise that should have gone our way. Clear as day, Robbery. We should have had 3 points today. It's an absolute disgrace. It's an absolute fucking disgrace. At the moment, I think it'll be Leeds, Sheffield United and Sunderland, but we will see. We will see. I've just had a comment called, "Why are you talk like gay?" Well, if I was gay, I'd be happy right now, but I'm not. I'm not. So, because we got robbed. And that wraps up the end of this needing to vent match reaction, because I'm absolutely seething. So yeah, that wraps it up, guys. I'm really sorry that it had to be a rant after rant, but can you blame me? Because we didn't deserve to draw that at all. That felt like a loss today, and we should have fucking won. It's all right for the ref though. He can go home now and get his paycheck and get some sort of penis up his arse. And have the time of his life. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. And like I said, for those travelling fans today, fuck them. I will not tolerate someone booing Ryan Hardy when you're being stretchered off injured. Disgusting. Honestly, disgusting. And I won't tolerate some of our fans for the way they treated Azaz. Fuck them. Honestly, fuck them. We'll see you all in the next video. I won't be at Coventry this season. It's the one game I'm missing this season. One, I'm away with my family. I need a breather from everything. And two, I can't get there at all because of how poor public transport is on Boxing Day anyways. And my dad's away, so he won't be able to drop me in there anyway. So, yeah, I won't be at Coventry on Boxing Day. And my family live in the Midlands, so I'm going to go and visit them and all that. So, there will be a Coventry video. But it will just be my thoughts before and after the game. And the match day video is just going to be clips of Harvey England's video, basically, of any goals that are scored. But, yeah, I won't be too fussed because I'm not a big fan of Coventry away anyways as an away day. So I'm happy to miss it for a season and go back there next season. But Oxford, on the 29th, I will be there. It'll be my first visit to the Kassam since League One 2 seasons ago. And it's a must-win. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. I didn't. I can tell you that now. Drawable. It's winnable, for crying out loud. Cover shocking at the moment. So, anyways, yeah. Schumacher to Millwall. That wouldn't surprise me. We will see you all. We will see you all in the next video, whenever that is. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Green Army. And, yeah, the ref can do his hair and do one. And we should have won. Simple as that. Simple as fucking that. Fuck Middlesbrough. They deserved nothing. They deserved absolutely nothing. So, yeah, we'll see you all in the next video. And, yeah, I can't be asked to do any more of this.